I am going to do a kiln haul. So I went and picked up all of my pieces from my 12-week pottery course the other day. Some are good, some are not so good, but that's okay, it's all a learning process. So I thought I would pop on and show you what they look like. So we'll start with this one. So I made this vase. It's blue on the inside, and then it just has some stars and swirls along the outside. It's a little bit messy. I messed up the glaze like a few areas. It's not the neatest, but I think it's cute, it's quirky, and I'm excited to have some flowers in there. I'm going to put this in my kitchen window, I think. I also made this jug. I was going for like a handleless jug. I don't know how practical this is going to be once it's full and a little bit heavy, but like for now, it has little indents. And it's cute. I like the stripes. They're not the neatest thing in the world, but that's fine. I did accidentally dot some glaze on that wasn't meant to be there, just there. It's green on the inside. I put a little mushroom just on the back. But yeah, I think she's cute. Can pop her on the kitchen shelf, and she can just act as decoration. I really wanted to make the travel mugs, like I have the half lid. So this is my first attempt at one. This was a hand built one. It's quite big, but that's okay. You know, I like a big cup of tea. Doesn't bother me. The glaze didn't go great around some of the corners, and I'm not too sure why that happened. But again, it's a learning process, so that's completely fine. Yeah, it's nice, kind of rhubarb red color, nice and big on the inside. Yeah, I think it'll be very nice for a cup of tea on a walk. I made this strawberry jar. I'm really happy with this. I think it's super cute, and the lid pops on and off very nicely. Oops, try not to break it. But yeah, overall, I'm very pleased with how this one came out. I did this with coloured slip rather than glaze. So I painted on the red and green and yellow as coloured slip. I don't think it gave a nice effect. I think she's pretty. But yeah, that'll be cute. I don't know what I'll put in that yet, but something at some point, I think. I made this little blue fish dish. Thought it would be nice to have like some like rings in or some earrings. I think she's cute. The glaze is a little bit patchy. I don't know if you can see, like there are a few areas where it is a little bit sparse. But again, not too fussed about it. I'm happy with how it came out. I think it's cute. We'll do bowls next. So I made this pink and red and white bowl. So again, like see, the rhubarb glaze did the same thing here, and it didn't quite stick properly. So I'm not too sure why that is, but yeah. I thought this was a pretty design, very cute. Would be nice to put some bits and bobs in. I did this green bowl. I really like the shape of this. I think it's a lovely shape, and this side is lovely, like, and the inside is really nice. Such a really nice deep green. However, the glaze is really patchy this side, and I don't know why. Because when I dipped it in, it was fully in, fully submerged. So I don't know why that bit seems to be missing glaze. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, still very nice. This can just be the back, and no one needs to see it. This is one of the first bowls I made. This one here. I really like the way that the glaze drips here. I think she's very cute, very pretty. The red there, like the rhubarb color, didn't do that thing where it didn't really stick. So I don't know. Maybe I just didn't do it right on other things. Yeah, she's cute. I'm not sure what will go in there. Maybe a keys. Who knows? I have this one, which is one of the other first bowls I made. So that's the second one. And I did like a blue and a rhubarb, and you can see like there's drips down the bottom all around here, which are really, really pretty. I think she's cute all in all. The inside, very nice as well. Has this like cool speckly um, design on. But yeah, very happy with that one. This one's a slightly bigger bowl. Again, no idea what I'm going to use any of these for, but it's nice to say that I made them and I can use them for something. The last bowl I made is a bit of a flop, but it's fine. So I made this one and tried to paint carrots on it in underglaze. And I feel like it's not the worst job in the world. It definitely could have been neater, but you know, it's fine. And it's green on the inside, very cutesy. Now we'll do mugs. So this mug, I really like the color. So it's like a very, very light pink. Not too bad a shape, I don't think. All in all, the glaze is a bit messy on the inside, like the pink has run into the white, but overall, not too shabby. I like this bit where it's dripped a little bit. I think she's cute. Small cup of tea, but that's fine. It will do, you know. This mug, this mug, I'm a little bit upset about, because it's my favorite shape that I did, but I was in a rush when I was doing it, so I forgot to glaze the inside, so I can't use it, which is really annoying. But it's fine, not a big deal. So this is the outside of this one. Really cute. Again, the same color as the other one, but on the inside, I forgot to put glaze, so it's just kind of the raw clay, which means I can't use it because A, it will stain, and B, it's not the most hygienic in the world. But that's fine. I'll put it somewhere for decoration, I think. This one again, I don't think is going to be usable, partly because of these drips. They make it quite fragile, and also the lip is really wide and at a funny angle. So if you try and drink it, it's just going to go everywhere. But very cute colors. Did like a blue and the rhubarb. I'm really happy with it. I think it's pretty to look at. Again, the glaze is a bit crazy on the inside, but it's fine. No big deal. But all in all, I think she's really cute. I think she's really pretty. This is the mug I made for my boyfriend. Didn't quite turn out the colour I was expecting, but hey, what can you do? I was aiming for a black, but my pottery studio didn't have a black glaze, so I tried to go like a really deep, deep navy blue, which is a deep navy blue. It just has like a few tinges of green, especially kind of like around the lip. But I think the glaze application on this one, around the rim, isn't too bad. I'd say that's pretty neat considering. But yeah, I think that's cute. It's a nice size. And then this is the last thing that I made. I really like the colours on this mug actually. It's a shame that I didn't do a very good job trimming the bottom of this one. But again, not a big deal. And also, I wish I would have glazed all the way down the handle, because that where the clay isn't glazed, it kind of hurts your finger a little bit. But it's only me that's going to be using it. But yeah, that was the rhubarb, and I can't remember what colour I dipped on top of it. But yeah, again, I really like the colour of this. I think it's really cute, really cool to look at. But yeah, so those are all the things I made in my 12-week pottery course. I've now decided that I'm gonna try and make some more bits at home and take them to a studio, get them bisqued and glazed. And yeah, I feel like this has given me the kickstart I really needed, to kind of get stuck in and really go for it with pottery. But yeah, if you had any tips or advice, or have an idea of something that I can make, please comment down below. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, I will catch you soon. Bye.